Hello there. I am Sensei Victoria Whitfield, your business Reiki master, and it's my joy to help entrepreneurs heal by keeping them grounded and clear in mind, body, and business. I'd love to welcome you back to another installment of your weekly love letter from the dojo at naturalintuition.com and my blog victoriawhitfield.com. Your sources for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition. Whether you're looking to improve the quality of your personal or professional lives, let this love letter be your reminder that you are not alone and that together we can make that happen. So this is week 4 of 5 of our deep dive exploring the transition between me mindset, right? Thinking everything is up to me, right? Feeling singular, compressed, and small, to the we mindset, right? Of opening up to receiving and allowing help and the love and support of others on our journey, right? Now, I'm talking primarily on your professional journey, but I know there are loves who are watching these love letters who are just watching for personal growth and development. And yes, you don't have to go anywhere. Mwah to you too. All are welcome here. So this week in particular, the guides are talking about transitioning, right? So another transition step on the way to move from the me mindset to the we mindset is moving from what Wallace Wattles calls the competitive to the creative mind, right? Or if you've ever seen that lovely infographic of like the lack mindset versus the abundance mindset. Of course, these are the similar comparison paradigms that we're setting up here. So, in The Science of Getting Rich, written by Wallace D. Wattles, he composes a theorem over the course of the entire book. It's a word equation for creating wealth and riches. And one of the powerful turning points of the book is when Wallace Wattles describes the difference between having a competitive and a creative mind. Last week we hinted at the issue of having conditional love and approval of ourselves, right? And seeing the types of results that can create, right, when we're working with a limited amount of energy. This week continues that, because when we are operating from the competitive mindset, this is conditional, right? The competitive mindset is dependent on the ability to press against that which we're competing with. Okay, there's another person. All right, I'm gonna compete against them. I'm gonna be first, right? It's dependent upon, right? It's conditional. Your success within being competitive is having someone to compete against. Now, for those of us who've been on the personal growth and development train for quite some time, we're thinking, well, I compete with myself. And at the same time, you're still comparing. Let's be honest. We're still comparing to, this part of me is not good enough. This part of me is not good enough. Got to push against it. Got to make it better. Got to improve. Got to innovate. Always, always improving. Be kind to yourself if that's you. This is a push approach to making progress, right? And with that, it takes so much more energy. By the way, as a side note, this is what I call being the hard work hero in your life story. Now, I outline my whole theory around being the hard work versus the smart work hero and heroine in your life story in my webinar, the Abundant Business Lifestyle webinar. So if you haven't seen that, there should be a link somewhere magically placed by, my wonderful monkeys right, for you so that you can really go deep around not being the hard work hero in life anymore. But suffice to say, when we're pushing to make innovation, that's expounding a whole lot more energy than going with the flow of nature. And nature is, the word actually is, synonymous with creation, right? So we're going to shift from the competitive to the creative mind. And in shifting from needing to push against something, right? The progress is contingent upon, it's dependent upon, it's conditional upon something to push against. Instead, the creative mind is a constant flow. It's a constant flow between you and source. There are solutions to your issue at work or at home that are outside of a conditional box, right? For you to relax and meditate into. If you're not used to relaxing and meditating and receiving guidance, I'm right here. Pick me. Go ahead and reach out to me at victoriawhitfield.com/contact and let's get you set up with your natural intuition program, right? So that you can tune into your intuition. But suffice to say, the creative mind is smart work. You're harnessing the flow of your natural state as a creator. That's our purpose here on earth in this lifetime, is to be creators. And the more that you can stand in your own unique creative vision, not necessarily wearing, bright scarves and dresses and things with like goddesses on the wall. You can be creative in your own right? So be kind to yourself if you also tell yourself a story of, I'm not a creative person. That is actually a story you created. So by definition, by default, you're actually creating and saying you're not a creator at the same time, right? Be kind to yourself if that's the situation that you are currently in. And I'm hearing the oracle cards calling in the energy to weigh in on this topic of shifting from the competitive mind of that push and hard work to the creative mind, which then pulls us towards our greater future. Let me come in a little bit closer. I love doing that. Shout out to all my peeps who do things to put themselves in the vortex. That's one of mine. So again, all month, Life Purpose Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue is what we are journeying with. And angels, what do we need to know right now about shifting from the competitive to the creative mind? How can we embrace our creativity more? Ooh, this is so good. Here's where we'll leave off for the week. You are a healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So my guides are coming in and saying two things in particular about this card. For one, you are a healer. Let's honor that and celebrate it and stand in it and come out of your healing closet around the fact that, yes, you really are a healer, right? You create a healing presence. You have healing hands, right? Or your gifts and your creativity are a healing presence in your soul-aligned community. On top of that, in order for you to connect to your creative flow, healers need healing too. It's time for you to reach out and connect with an energy healer so that you can shift from the competitive to the creative mind. I have intuitive healers for myself and always have, and I am one, especially for you as spiritual and empathic entrepreneurs and business owners and leaders, right? You have unique issues that I'm happy to support you with. So go ahead and reach out. It's time for you to connect with an intuitive healer so that you can get back into your creative flow. Go ahead and comment below, right? This is meant to be a two-way conversation. I know I send you love letters, but like, you can send me some back too. Always open to receive. I've got like tons of love letters, and that's just like one of many walls. And mwah, to those of you who have sent me love letters, thank you so much. But go ahead, send me an email back, comment below, or write me in the mail at victoriawhitfield.com/contact. My mailing address is there. What's coming up for you around shifting, right? From the competitive to the creative mind, right? Standing in your healer. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube so that you get these love letters first every week. And if you know someone who is an empathic entrepreneur or spiritual business owner, forward them this lovely little love letter so that they know that it's time for them to get the support that they need in their professional healing journey. All right, we'll see you next week for our 5th and final installment. Mwah! Bye!